All right, so what we have here is Secret Missions by Robert J. Mendenhall, codename Intrepid. And, well, you got a bunch of short stories in here, and some of them are better than others. The first one, The Attack of the Aquatics, is kind of a story of people of like a mission where you discover that someone has been experimented upon and made into kind of a fish man. Robert, he's a very technical writer. He gets really he's really about the details of what the characters look like and what the characters are doing. And I think that's a little bit more to a fault, because I think it becomes too much detail, too much description, and not enough of the dialogue to move the story forward. Not to say that the dialogue's bad. The dialogue's pretty good. I mean, it's pulpy. It's like pulpy military adventure stuff. I like this part here. I like the drawings and the description of the characters. But I kind of wish we knew the characters a little bit more. There's just not a lot of moments where it's like we feel we get behind the characters, like we identify with them. I feel like in all these short stories, it's just not enough knowing of the characters, who they are. And I wish you could develop the characters more through the dialogue and less through the description. Some of my favorites in this anthology, I'd say, were the Tomb of Necrohotep. That one stands out the most there, as you can see, where they run into a mummy kind of character, and they have to, defeat the mummy somehow. And I thought that was good, and it wasn't that long. I think a lot of his stories are kind of long, could use chapters, because they kind of, like this first story especially, goes on a long time. And again, when you're not that invested in the characters, it's more plot than anything in details about the types of guns and weaponry that's being used. Not that I don't like that. It's just, again, it's more about, to me, the characters. Another one I liked was Operation Silver Bullet, was towards the end of it, and that has to do with werewolves, people that are I believe being turned into werewolves and working for the Nazis. And a lot of these stories take place during World War II, that era, and I thought that was pretty neat. And there's some good action in it, and it's not too long of a story. There's a few other ones. There's one about a bunch of witches that are encountered. I believe that might be Case Indigo. But the little touches of, like, describing the characters, like with the drawing and their military record there, that's pretty cool. I like that stuff. If only we knew a bit more about them and less about the details of everything. You could tell that Robert has probably been in the military. I believe it's in the biography there. And I think it's just, if he could ease off that a little bit more and give us more of an entryway for the regular person who doesn't understand all the jargon. And this is from me being an ex-military guy, so there you go. It's my review, kind of a general review of Secret Missions, codename Intrepid.